Welcome to Create Your Own Economy with Bunmi Ajibade, the podcast dedicated to empowering side hustlers, business owners, and entrepreneurs to create, grow, and scale their businesses. And each week, we'll take a deep dive into practical tips and strategies, insightful interviews, and inspiring stories to help guide you on your entrepreneurial journey. Whether you are starting a new business or you are scaling an existing one, this podcast is a go-to resource for practical tips and expert advice. Join us and start creating your own economy today. Have you ever felt like someone else has the secret formula for entrepreneurial success, but you are missing the memo? What if I told you that some of the beliefs holding you back are actually myths? They are ideas that sound true, but in fact, they are misleading. They are really false. Today, we are debunking the biggest entrepreneurial myths and misconceptions. Those could really stand between you and the business success that you deserve. The topic will have 2 episodes, so I encourage you to watch the next one. So stay tuned, because what you don't know might really be the game changer you need to transform your business. So welcome, and I am your host, Bunmi Ajibade. Let's really dive into today's episode and start creating a thriving business now. Let's define myth. What is myth? Myth is a traditional story. It explains some natural or cultural practices, some historical events, and myths are typically passed down through generations, and they are embedded in beliefs and values. And what I have also found is that myths can refer to widely held but false beliefs and ideas. They are ideas that have been passed down through generations, and they are just false. If you really dig into them, they are false. And we're going to dig into some of those myths that have been holding you back in your business. Some of those beliefs I held on for some time, and it also held me back. And I worked on them, and it's really made a difference in my business and so many other people. So what it does, it creates fear in us so that we don't take action. And what is fear? F-E-A-R. False evidence appearing real. So in today's episode, we are going to look at 5 of those myths, and we'll look at the misconception of the myth, we'll look at the reality, and then we'll look at some strategies to overcome or avoid that myth. And some of the myths we'll talk about might resonate with you, and some might not. So just take a listen and let's go. So myth 1, it says that entrepreneurs are born and not made. The misconception is that people often believe that people inherit the trait of becoming successful entrepreneurs. So which means that if you are Bill Gates' child, then you inherit the gene of becoming a successful entrepreneur. But the reality is that entrepreneurship is a skill that can be learned, is a skill that can be developed over time, through experience, through education, and mentorship. You can actually develop the skill. And what are some strategies that you can use? You can invest in your own personal development, professional development. You can seek out learning opportunities, mentorship, reward experience. And most importantly, you can really seek out growth mindset. You can decide to invest in a growth mindset. You can change your mindset and begin to invest in understanding who you are and develop skills that are required for you to grow a successful business. The number 2 myth is it says that you need a unique idea to succeed. You just need a unique idea to succeed, or you need a revolutionary idea to succeed. And the reality is that very many successful businesses are built on improving existing ideas rather than creating a unique idea. So you don't have to come up with a unique idea or something that is so unique it has never been heard before. No, you can actually improve on something that is already existing. So when you identify a gap in the market, you can improve on an existing idea or product or service. And let me give you an example. The first breakfast cereal was produced or was invented in 1863. And I tell you, I'm sure that cereal is no longer available. But somebody can come up with a cereal today based on what people eat now, based on people's new palate, and that person will sell, So the reality is that you can come up with existing, you can come up with idea based on existing product and just improve on what is, what is already existing. Just improve on it and it becomes new. Strategies. Just focus on identifying unmet needs. Focus on that. Make yours unique. What is the unique idea, unique thing that you are bringing to a product or service that is existing? And that will make you different from the competition. Unique proposition, unique value that you are bringing. The number 3 myth, it says failure is not an option. And the misconception is that failure is something to be avoided at all costs. When you are an entrepreneur, you cannot fail. You should avoid failure, because when you fail, it shows that you are inadequate. It shows that you are not prepared even for the business. But the reality is that business that you see that is succeeding today, that business has gone through numerous failures. I tell you, numerous. And failure is often a stepping stone to success. And if you ask a successful person, or before you see a business that is trending online, trending when you go to Google Trend and you see a product that is trending, when you go to Amazon and you see a product that has sold million units, if you ask the inventor of that product, if you ask the company, they will tell you that that product has gone through maybe 1,000 times. Maybe they have gone through different times of redoing it, just readjusting it and all that. So failure is often a stepping stone to success, and also what it does, it provides valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. It provides opportunities for you to readjust the product, to make your product better, to make you yourself better. Because when you are better, then you will come up with better products. And I love one of John Maxwell's books, Failing Forward, when it makes you see failure as it's a way of moving forward. So failure is a myth to say failure is not an option, because failure is actually a way of growth, a way for you to grow. Then number 4 myth says that entrepreneurship is a quick path to wealth. Those people believe that success happens overnight, because they believe so much in their product. And, the misconception is that they believe so much that when they start a business, they are going to get rich so quick because they love their product. They love the idea. They love the concept. They love the service. But the reality is that most successful businesses, they take years to build, very many years to build. And the financial success in a business is not guaranteed. The fact that your product is good, the service, the concept, everything looks good on paper, and you tested it and people love it. But when you start the business, there's no guarantee that it will be a success. So the strategy that I would suggest is you focus on long-term goals. Be prepared for challenges, for setbacks, and always prioritize on growth. Invest in the business so that when the business start growing, you put some of the money back into the business. And also, as an entrepreneur, learn to understand patience, because entrepreneurship involves patience, persistence, and also smart decision making is really crucial to achieving financial success in business. Patience is really very important, and also being adaptable as an entrepreneur, because you might think a path will lead to financial success, but being able to adapt and quickly course correct is very important to your business. And number 5, and the last one that I will share today, the myth is that a great product or a great service sells itself. I have heard this so many times from, and I know you have heard that also from so many clients that I worked with some time ago. They were involved in a company that had been around for over 130 something years. And really everybody knows about the product. I'm sure about 90 something percent of everybody in the world would know about the product. So because of that, the myth is that everybody knows the product, therefore the product sells itself. A great product, a great service sells itself is a myth. And the misconception is that the quality of the product is so good, or the product has been around for so long, so it will drive sales, and I don't really need to do anything. I don't need to market it. I don't need to have customer engagement, and people will just flock to me, and they will just come to me, and it will sell itself. I fell also into this myth when I started my business, because growth and personal growth and development. I was in personal growth development. I loved I love personal growth, and I thought everybody also will want to grow, and I will put on seminars and invited people. And some of those seminars and webinars, they were free. And I was inviting people, come on, let's grow together. And people would not even show up, and I thought, people should want to grow. That's important. Personal growth is important. No, that is a misconception, because the reality is that I had to really speak to them, and they had to make that important decision if it is important for them. I was making the decision for them that it is important for you. No, I had to, it is important for me to let them make that decision based on my conversation with them. So that misconception that products and services will sell itself, it doesn't work, because the reality is that success requires effective marketing, sales strategies, customer engagement. You have to let them know why that product is good for them. Okay, so simply having a good product, a good service is not enough. And the strategy that you can use is develop a comprehensive marketing and sales plan. Understand your target audience and know how to reach them. Invest in building a brand and creating awareness about your offerings. Bring your customers into it. Don't make the decision for them that it is something they need to do. Oh, why not? Why won't you buy it? Come on, this product is the best. No, they need to make the decision, and you need to share with them why that product is important, why they cannot do without that product. So this is my call to action. What is a myth that is holding you back from success? And what action would you take today to move you toward success? Because when you take action, you can actually approach your business with a more realistic and informed perspective that will increase your chances of long-term success. So I encourage you to take action today by applying some of the strategies that I have suggested, which will support your growth. Join me for part 2 of Entrepreneurial Myths and Misconceptions. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for tuning in to Create Your Own Economy with Bunmi Ajibade. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you are considering starting your own side hustle, I invite you to take our free assessment test to discover your readiness. Go to www.clarolgr.com/checklist. And if you need a personalized guidance for your business, Contact me directly for a free strategy session. Let's work together to turn your vision into reality and chart your path to success. Go to www.claralgr.com/MEET. Remember to subscribe, write reviews, and share this podcast with others ready to create their own economies.